What is up, guys? I am back with week 6 of the GBA. So today, real quick, I have a new setup. I'm recording from my car. Now, me recording from my car means I don't know if the sound's gonna sound different, if it sounds a little overwhelming, if it sounds like it's better. Just let me know in the comments. So I'm curious. So today we're against Mootypwns, the owner of the Orlando Milotics. This battle, I know that her and I, we prepped evenly. You know, she prepped for me, I prepped for her. But we'll only have to see how that turned out. See, I hope it turns out in my favor because, man, the Sharpedos, we need to be positive. Above 500 for once. For once. So anyway, I lead up with Charizard X, and she lives off with Fortress. I wasn't worried about Fortress. I thought it would be kind of setup fodder. But I've had to start learning not to start out with Charizard X, because me doing this more than once against Kyle, which it actually worked then, has to stop because it's redundant, almost. But she volt switches out. I know it wasn't going to do a lot, but she goes into Azumarill. I go for Earthquake. This Charizard's running Earthquake and Dragon Claw today. Go for Earthquake. I thought it'd do more, but then again I forgot, oh my god, Azumarill has a high HP stat. So she goes for Play Rough, and that does a lot. As usual. Goes for a lot. That was a mistake right there. I should have went right after Scissor, and expected that. Oh yes, look, a crit Aqua Jet. Fantastic. So, alrighty. 2 turns already are not in my favor. And this is kind of hurting a little bit. So she goes into Milotic. This is a new Pokemon she picked up from Free Agency. I think she dropped Kecleon, and now she picked up Milotic so that she could have a little more synergy and actually have a good defensive Pokemon, also her favorite Pokemon. So there you go. Now, I know this thing is physically defensive because why else would she bring it in on a Scissor? So I go for Swords Dance, and I'm like, hey, don't get the burn with Scald. Oh, okay, get the burn with Scald. Great. 3. So she burns me, but this is not the point of the Scissor. I wasn't setting up to start attacking it. I was setting up for a different reason. So I go, and I Baton Pass. This is a support Scissor. I just have to get Defog on this Scissor, but I go out and I'm like, this should work. This should work. I could live this. I was like a 25 to 43% chance of living. I'm at 30%, and no, I don't live. So the chance I had of like actually outspeeding her team, kind of, was just out the window. My idea was there to get a +2 to Charizard, and then perhaps roost up a few times, you know, kind of get him a little more set up and go through her team because it's fast. But no, okay. So she scalds my Starmie, gets another burn. Awesome. And I go for I try T-bolting the Milotic. I want to get rid of it. This thing is already done enough damage to my team. I actually hung out with her and Steve last night, and she was like, your team didn't scare me except for Starmie. And, you know, Starmie's already down to 40 HP. Great. If I put Life Orb on this thing, it would probably be dead. So I take out the Milotic, you know. It's the little victories that get me through the day. So she goes into Talonflame, and here I was fearing the acrobatics just for the easy KO. So I go into Scissor, I think it's death fodder. I was like, screw it, this thing is death fodder because it's burned, and it's useless, and now it's dead. So I'm down 2 Pokemon to 1. I go into Swampert. This is my new Pokemon. I got this thing for electric weakness, electric resists, and a little bit more bulk on my team. I dropped Sharpedo. Oh, I know, so sad. A, I was supposed to do a video on this, and B, I was supposed to actually let you guys know about this, but week took over my life. This schoolwork thing is getting hectic. So I do a combination of Stone Edge. I think she'd stay in. I thought I'd go for Waterfall, but why would she stay in? Getting hit with the Waterfall. I go for Stone Edge, and then I go for Earthquake, take out her Azumarill. It did nothing to me except it was a Play Rough, I think. So I switch out when she goes into Charizard. I saw the Solar Beam coming from like 20 miles away. So I go into Delphox. I was like, this thing could take maybe 30% because it's Charizard Y, and I was just about right. This thing doesn't have leftovers. Obviously, if it doesn't have leftovers, it doesn't have Life Orb. It's the Power Herb set. Now I kind of expected this. I was like, she's not gonna stay in, and I'm not gonna go for, you know, Flamethrower or whatever else I had. So I go for Psyshock. But then I realize, okay, Delphox's base speed is 104. Terrakian's base speed is 108. And she said, oh, I was sacking this thing. I'm like, okay. So she goes in. She outspeeds my Delphox. I switch out, so I'm like, maybe I could hit something later with this Delphox, or I can get rid of this Terrakion somehow. I go into Swamper. This thing is max HP, max attack. It's a bulky attacker, but I didn't realize how much of a truck I was being hit by with close combats, and it's not even life orbed. And if it was life orbed, I wouldn't have to worry about it for right about here. I think it would be dead. But you know, again, that's not how it turns out, and that's just how my battles go apparently. So she goes close combat. I miss Hydro Pump! Thank you, Starmie! You helped me! Except you don't. Ugh. So if you guys can't tell, this battle is not in my favor, and even though I tried to prepare for, you know, her threats being Terrakion, Talonflame, Charizard Y, I think I got taken out by this thing. Now, I thought a +3 Fake Out would take it out, but, you know, Mienshao. And obviously this thing does not speed Terrakion, because this thing is base 108, and this thing, Mienshao's 95 for 90. So I died to that too. So Terrakion's now +3, and I think it takes out one more Pokemon for the win. Sharpedos just can't catch a break. It's upsetting. It really is, because all I want to do is just win a few times. So yeah, Terrakion essentially just sweeps in my team and Starmie, critical moment Starmie, and you let me down. But Sharpedos are now, I think, 2-4 after 6 weeks. We have 4 matches left against Gubs, Danza, Shady, and Steve. And I hope it turns around. If I want to make the playoffs, I gotta go 3-1. If I want to go 500, I gotta go 2-2. We can do it. We can do it, guys. But yep, that's a battle. I'll see you guys soon, and I will try and upload this week. No promises, because apparently I can't keep up promises. But I'll talk to you guys. All right, peace.